At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to S&S Auto and Body Shop in Tonganoxie. S&S has been the area's premier auto collision repair center since 1972, working on all makes and models, glass replacement, bumper repair, fiberglass and plastic, color matching, and so much more. And they work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game and learn more at snsautoandbody.com or call 913-369-3193.
For a winning team, contact White Birch Properties, the real estate MVPs.
Shop local and save at Brothers Market in Tonganoxie, where we treat you like family. Brothers Market has great everyday deals throughout the store. Enjoy fresh cut steaks from the meat department, the freshest fruits and vegetables from the produce aisle, and savor the flavors from the bakery. Check out their weekly ad to get the best deals on what you need. From apples to aspirin, Cool Whip to cool crisp lettuce. Brothers Market, open daily. Learn more at shopbrothersmarket.com.
Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back inside Chieftain Arena here at Tonganoxie High School. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. Not quite the start of the match yet. It is senior night tonight, so we are waiting for the festivities to get started here in just any minute. They were just wrangling up all the senior parents. As you see right there, that's the athletic director, Josie Eastis, microphone in his hand. He's got the script. So we are going to step aside here. We're going to let everybody enjoy the senior night. Tonganoxie is going to be recognizing 4 senior players tonight, along with any other managers and any other members of the team, and then we will have the start of the match between them and the Broncos.
High School. At this time, we are going to have a special recognition of our senior volleyball girls. Before we do Tonganoxie senior class, we do want to give a shout out to Spring Hill seniors. They've put in a lot of work and hard time too. So what we're going to do, Taylor Thompson, come on down here. Senior Taylor Thompson. Right over there. Elizabeth Suter. Sydney Bushner. And Margot Todd. Congratulations, girls, on a good 4-year career. And now for your 2025 Tonganoxie Chieftain seniors. First, we're going to start off with, we have a foreign exchange student this year. This is her only year of volleyball here with us. And so we're going to recognize Lucy Esser. Lucy's foster parents are Jake and Amy Dale. The staff member that Lucy would like to thank is Mr. Tiroff, because he welcomed me into high school life and is always down to learn new things about my home country. After high school, Lucy is going to go ahead and finish her exchange year and then finish school in Germany. After high school, she plans on majoring in psychology. Our first senior is Quincy Caldwell. Quincy is escorted by her parents Rodney and Emily Caldwell. Quincy has played volleyball for 4 years here, lettering in 1. Quincy would like to thank her family for always coming to her games and supporting her through her volleyball career. Quincy has already started her future plans. She is attending cosmetology school right now in high school, and she plans to graduate next fall. Quincy Caldwell. Our next senior is Lilia Shelby. Lilia is escorted by her mother, Caitlin Wiles. Lilia has played volleyball for 4 years, lettering in 1. Her staff member is Mr. Tiroff. She always has a fun time in his class and has loved having him as a track coach. Lilia plans to go to Wichita State to study dental hygiene. Lilia Shelby. Bailey Eigelhart is your next senior. Bailey is escorted by her parents Jason and Christina Eigelhart. Bailey has played volleyball for 4 years, lettering in all 4 years. Bailey's staff member that she wants to thank is Mrs. Harrell. She has been one of the most caring and supportive teachers that I have ever had. It doesn't matter if you had her 2 years ago or 8, she genuinely cares about every single one of her students. Bailey plans to go to either Missouri State University or K-State to obtain a biology degree. After that, she plans to hopefully get into optometry school to become an optometrist. Bailey Eigelhart. And our last senior this evening is Riley Pankey. Riley is escorted by her parents Tyler and Shauna Pankey. Riley has played volleyball for 4 years, lettering in 3. Staff member she wants to thank is Miss McCoy. She is such a good teacher and friend too. Thank you for always being there for me and being so understanding with whatever I talk to her about. You are amazing. Riley plans to attend Kansas State University to finish my prereqs and then apply the sonography program to later become an ultrasound technician. Riley Pankey. Your 2025 senior class volleyball chieftains. Congratulations, girls.
That's so well done there. Again, congratulations to all of the Tonganoxie Volleyball seniors graduating class of 2025. And how classy Tonganoxie High School, not only recognizing their seniors, but the Spring Hill seniors as well. I have never seen anything like that before here at Tongi or anywhere else that we have gone over these 4 years, 5 years now that we're coming into doing this. That was tremendous class.
Yes, it was. You just like to see that. It's somebody had put some thought into that, and it's just a lot of class.
Definitely is. We got a great matchup coming up tonight between the Tonganoxie Chieftains and the Spring Hill Broncos. We're going to step aside, and we will have the start of the match coming up a little bit later on right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Does your roof have possible storm damage? Looking to get solar panels? Or is it just simply time to get it inspected? That's where Balmer Roofing and Solar come into play. Balmer Roofing has a combined 40 years of experience with JAF Master Elite and Emerald Pro contractors. The Balmer family and their team are ready to give your house a brand new roof or solar panels at an affordable cost with a 50-year warranty. Life has mishaps and they want nothing but your customer satisfaction. Let them prove why so many of your neighbors choose Balmer for their roofing projects. To schedule a free inspection, call 913-845-5252 or visit them online at balmerroofing.com.
Community-minded and community-strong. That's what you get at Community National Bank in Tonganoxie. Community National offers big city amenities with the personalization of a small-town bank. They make banking easy with a 24-hour on-site ATM and mobile app that allows you to bank from anywhere. They offer great options on loans, checking and savings accounts, CDs, safety deposit boxes, and more. Stop by and let their friendly staff serve you at 231 North Main Street in Tonganoxie. Community National Bank, proud supporters of Chieftain Athletics. Member FDIC.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. Where friends are found down every street. That's where you'll find us, taking time to get to know you, calling you by name, generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Tex Vandervoort in Tonganoxie today.
First State Bank and Trust is with you wherever you are with complete online banking. Cheering on the Chieftains once again? Why not pay your bills online? Waiting on your kiddos to get out of school? Seems like a good time to make a transfer. Or how about making a deposit from here? Back in the gym for another night? Why not get an e-statement while you cheer on Tongi? And of course, at First State Bank and Trust, you can always bank from right here. Come on in and see us and get your very own Chieftain card. To learn more about all the great ways to bank with First State Bank and Trust, go to firststateks.com.
Are you ready for a mouth-watering journey down memory lane? Introducing Flashbacks. Start your day off right with our fluffy pancakes, omelets, or a cinnamon roll. For lunch, sink your teeth into our juicy made-to-order burgers, Philly cheese, and more. Flashbacks' friendly staff and welcoming atmosphere make every visit a delight, and their menu is filled with comfort food that will give you those warm, delicious flashbacks. Visit them today in downtown Tonganoxie, open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 12:30 p.m.
Has your furnace left you out in the cold? Pipes plugged? Are you underwater with your water heater? If so, you'll be glad you called Ladd. Ladd Service Company in Tonganoxie has been your heating, cooling, and plumbing specialist since 1986. Ladd is your dealer for top quality brands like York, Aprilaire, and Wolverine Brass. Plus, they maintain and service all other brands. Schedule your appointment by calling 913-369-3509. Visit LaddServiceCo.com to see why you'll be glad you called Ladd. For more than 15 years, Lynch Real Estate has been a leader in the KC Metro.
Hi, I'm Dan Lynch with Lynch Real Estate, inviting you to come let us prove to you why Lynch Real Estate is a name you can always trust.
Dan and his team have built a reputation for unparalleled customer service and satisfaction by building lasting relationships. Learn more about Lynch Real Estate at lynchresidential.com or give them a call at 913-369-3000.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a high-end seller, I'm here to make it happen.
Make the landscape of your dreams a reality with a stop at Oak Creek Nursery and Landscape. Just 15 minutes outside of Tonganoxie, come explore their full nursery of plants, trees, shrubs, annuals, and perennials. Learn from their certified specialists about proper seeding, watering, planting, lawn treatment, and so much more. Visit their website to enroll in classes, preview upcoming events, and request an estimate for your next project. Or give them a call at 913-351-5296. Oak Creek Nursery and Landscape, your one-stop shop for outdoor living.
Ridge Med Spa in Tonganoxie is more than a destination. It's an experience designed to redefine radiance and inspire success. Dr. Mark Peterson and Laura Snow facilitate and encourage both providers and clients to live life to the fullest by investing in themselves. Their new space offers services for medical weight loss, IV nutrition, laser hair removal, laser skin rejuvenation, hydrofacials, and Botox. Visit ridgemedspa.com to book your appointment today in Tonganoxie. Illuminate your beauty.
The same look and location of a classic drugstore with the services and supplies of a modern pharmacy. That's what you'll find at the Downtown Drug Store in Tonganoxie. Of course, Downtown Drug is the local choice for your prescriptions and health needs, but did you know they have the best selection of Tonganoxie Pride and Chieftain game day gear in town? And a whole lot more. Cards, gifts, home decor, and even the best way to satisfy that sweet tooth. The Downtown Drug Store. Call 913-369-3800 or visit them online at thedowntowndrugstore.com.
This is your home for the Chieftains. Tonganoxie Sports Live. Tonganoxie Sports Live is presented by Kansas Insurance, locally owned and operated. Kansas Insurance agents have years of industry experience. Learn more at kansasins.com.
Bobcats showing pressure. They're going to bring it. McGraw, pump fakes, wide open, Todd Brown, and he breaks it in. Back to Bruisman, avoids one rush, gets it up the middle, and he is in. Touchdown, Chieftains. There it is, finally. Scoreless no more. The header is good. Emery Weiser. 24-22. Set point for Tonganoxie. Near side, Smoots gets the kill and closes out the first set. 25-22.
It's time for the Chieftains on your home for Tonganoxie High School Athletics. Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Another great night to be back inside of Chieftain Arena here at Tonganoxie High School. More volleyball action, the third and final regular season match here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, and it's presented to you tonight by Kansas Insurance to see how they can help you protect what matters most. As always, give them a call at 913-369-6600 as we cruise into the S&S Body pregame show. They've been the place to go to in Tonganoxie for auto body and repair work since 1972. Learn more at snsautoandbody.com or call 913-369-3193 to get your ride back in the game today. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. Partner, good to see you again here. Once again, third and final volleyball match. We've had 3 straight Tuesdays here inside Chieftain Arena. The past 2, we've seen the Chieftains come in and win in 3 straight sets. The first 2 weeks ago against Baldwin, last week against Lewisburg, in a really exciting one where they came from behind, rallied in the third set to take it in 3 straight sets. And we got a really great matchup here tonight against 2 more of the top teams, not only just in the Frontier League, but also in 4A, even though Spring Hill technically classifies as 5A. But the Frontier League, it's a really great league this year in football, soccer, and as volleyball as well. We're seeing 2 of the top teams in the league go at it again tonight.
Yeah, no question about it. And you can look and see usually Tonganoxie has a little bit of a height advantage, but not so much tonight. It looks like the Spring Hill ladies are have some height as well, so we're looking forward to a good match here.
Yeah, so and you're looking at the records, 19-12 overall for Tonganoxie. They got off to a great start in the year, kind of about that transition from September to October. They went on a little bit of a lull. They were on a bit of a slump. Now they've won 5 straight matches in 6 of their last 8 matches. They're getting hot at the right time. Meanwhile, for Spring Hill, 14-16, so a little bit, below 500 on the overall record. But as far as league standings go, they're going to take a look at that record against league opponents, and they're perfect in that category. 7-0 so far tonight, looking to make it 8-0.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty good matchup. I think it's going to be, we talk about these measuring stick games. I think this is going to be another one.
Yeah, for
We're gonna
both.
look forward to.
Yeah, for both the Chieftains and the Broncos. Spring Hill right there on top of the league standings, trying to hold on to win a Frontier League title. Tonganoxie right behind them. You also have Eudora in the mix. Paola and Lewisburg are right there. You look at the 4A volleyball standings right now. 4 of the top 10 teams are currently in the Frontier League right now. Eudora being the number 1 seed right now. Tonganoxie, again, just right behind them as I pull up the standings right here. Tonganoxie coming in right around that 5-6 seed. And Lewisburg right behind them. Paola wedged in a little bit higher at 4. So, again, not a whole lot of margin for error when it comes to playing in league games. And that's stressed across all sports, not just in volleyball, any sport you play. You got to win your games against league opponents. You especially have to win them when you're here at home. And, of course, it's senior night tonight for the Chieftains, so a little bit extra motivation to play on the line tonight, trying to win it for their 4 seniors, Lila Shelby, Bailey Eigelhart, Riley Pankey, and Quincy Caldwell. Both those seniors were just recognized just a little bit ago right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. So if you missed that, you can rewind, go back and watch that, and catch back up to live speed. We're about 2 minutes away to the start of this matchup here between the Chieftains and the Broncos. We got about, for the Chieftains at least, they got one more triangular coming up on the schedule. That's one that they have coming up against Leavenworth and Atchison coming up on Monday, and that will do it for their regular season slate. So it is coming really close time to we're going to start seeing sub-state assignments coming out here, not before long. Wouldn't surprise me if it's towards the later end of next week or early the week after that. And the Chieftains right now trying to just do their job, go out and win. They can pick up this match victory tonight against Spring Hill and do it again next Monday against Leavenworth. And I just said the opponent like 5 minutes ago. Why am I already blanking on it? Leavenworth and Atchison. They'll be right in the mix to potentially be one of the host sites for a sub-state assignment. I know you and I, we would love nothing more than that. 'Cause we've been waiting to try to come and see these ladies in action in the postseason for the past couple of years. There's just been some unfortunate things where wherever they're going, quite a distance away, other regulations and rules that we're not able to get by. But if they stay here at home, that could definitely give us an upper hand, and hopefully we can start to have that conversation about maybe doing some sub-state assignments here. I know Eudora is going to be one of them if they hold on to this 1 seed, so we'll just have to wait and see how all that happens. But again, you can't afford to overlook anybody right now as we're getting ready to wrap up warm-ups here. It looks like we got a group from the Tonganoxie High School Choir that will be singing the national anthem tonight, so we'll stream that for anybody that has a loved one in that choir. You'll be able to watch them perform the national anthem right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, again presented by Kansas Insurance and the S&S Body pregame show. And Tongi just taking their last few bit of warm-ups, and I mean, you can even tell just watching these two teams warm up. You could tell, I think with the past couple weeks, you could tell Tongi definitely had the advantage in a lot of different ways, but watching this Spring Hill Broncos team come in and warm up, I mean, I'm excited for this one to get started because it looks like both teams are just so evenly matched, and we talked about the height advantage definitely along that, but also just the attacking styles and stuff. I think this could be in the makings to have a really great match. It could potentially go all the way to the 5th set.
Agreed, partner.
So we'll just have to wait and see. Again, the last 2 volleyball matches we have had, each of them have ended in 3-0 victories for Tonganoxie. It would be quite a feat if they can do that again tonight here against Spring Hill. It's going to be a great contest, none other. Now let's get our starting lineups tonight.
We welcome our guests from Spring Hill High School. The Kansas State High School Activities Association and Tonganoxie High School encourage you to make good sportsmanship a priority at all times. Winning is a day, sportsmanship is for a lifetime. At this time, we ask that you please stand, remove your hats, and help us honor America and those who serve it in the singing of our national anthem from 5 of our Chieftain singers. Great job, Gifford 5. And now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, the Broncos from Spring Hill. A sophomore, number 11, Avery Gallagher. A sophomore, number 7, Brooke Beshore. A senior, number 4, Elizabeth Suter. A senior, number 10, Sydney Basher. Busher. A senior, number 1, Taylor Thompson. A junior, number 3, Jada Eccles. And the libero, freshman, number 8, Hayden Lyons. The Broncos are coached by Erica Book. And now for your Tonganoxie Chieftains. A senior, number 4, Quincy Caldwell. A junior, number 6, Finley Ricky. A junior, number 8, Charlie Crane. A senior, number 7, Riley Pankey. A senior, number 5, Bailey Eigelhart. A senior, number 11, Lilia Shelby. And your libero, a junior, number 0, Caitlin Dale. Chieftains are coached by Kyle South. Good luck to both teams. Tonight's match is the best of 3 of 5 matches.
You know, I can see why the Chicago Bulls won so many NBA final championships with Michael Jordan in them. If that was their intro music every night, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's got me ready to run through a wall. I love it that they do that here again. Starting lineup tonight, we're brought to you by Forever Fencing, and the start of tonight's match is presented to you by Lynch Real Estate, your hometown real estate company that will help you buy your home and make your real estate dreams come true. Visit Dan Lynch and his team today in Tonganoxie. Best of 5 coming up here between the Chieftains and the Broncos. Thompson, Eccles, Suter, Beshore, Lyons, Busher, and Gallagher. The starters for Spring Hill: Dale, Caldwell, Eigelhart, Ricky, Pankey, Crane, and Shelby. The starters for the Chieftains in traditional senior night fashion. All seniors suited up for Tonganoxie are in the starting lineup tonight. And this one has the potential to go all the way to the 5th set. It's going to be hard for either one of these teams to win in 3 straight. Although we have seen a lot of crazier things happen here on Tongi Sports Lab before, but undoubtedly our 3rd and final regular season volleyball matchup should be arguably the best one. We've been treated to a couple of good ones so far this year, so that's really saying something.
Yes, for sure. It looks like we're just about ready to get it on here.
Spring Hill was also featured across our Varsity Sports Lab network just last night up in Baldwin. They got the 3-0 win there against the Bulldogs, something that they and Tonganoxie both have in common. As it looks like it'll be the Chieftains that will start out with the opening serve of this one. Quincy Caldwell, one of the 4 seniors on this team, as she will get us set in this one. Chieftains and the Broncos, always a good matchup whenever these two teams meet. This time on the volleyball court on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Set up coming to the near side, blocked at the net, kept over on that other side. It was sent over, coming back over though, out of bounds. That'll be a point inside out to Spring Hill. A couple in the area for Tonganoxie, including had Finley Ricky in there. And now more substitutions coming. Kalia Baldock will now check into the game. Quincy Caldwell will check out, get back to the more traditional starting lineup that we're used to seeing out there for Coach Kyle South. Ricky, this one heading into the stands. That's 2 quick points right off the bat for Spring Hill in this one. And the Broncos, despite being 14-16 on the year, being in the Frontier League, they look at the head-to-head matchups in league play, and they have won all 7 of those matchups this season. They've come at the back half of the season as well, as there's a good kill on the far side by Finley Ricky for the first points of the night for Tonganoxie.
Yeah, badly needed side out there for the Chieftains. See if they can put a run together here.
Finley, the junior, fresh off the kill, will now go back and serve it away. Tonganoxie looking to tie this one up. Set up in the air. Going over to that far side, just sending it over Elizabeth Suter. So Eiglehart going on that back line, and might have been a little bit long, but we'll never know. We'll make an attempt at it. Taylor Thompson, it goes out of play. And just like that, knotted up at 2.
Yeah, I think Thompson bailed the Chieftains out on that one, but we'll take it.
Always so tough in the heat of the moment to tell if it's going to go too far, if it's going to stay in. Just catch that back line. Always better to maybe try to make a play on it. That one can't get over the top of the net for Ricky. Service error, sides out to Spring Hill, puts them back in front by 1. Substitution here for Spring Hill, as this is number 12 checking in, and I always don't like it whenever we don't have the numbers. I'm going to maybe as soon as is Kalia Pfeiffer. Ever listed as number 22 on the rosters here. We'll stick with that for the time being, as I currently don't see a 22 suited up on that Spring Hill bench right now. Blocked and rejected at the net. Sydney Busher, how talented is she? Definitely going to be playing volleyball or some sport of her choosing at the next level. Tremendous multi-sport athlete for Spring Hill, and one of the leads the teams in total as far as attacking numbers, especially kills. That's up here on that far side. Blocked again at the net. Charlie Crane getting a good piece of that one. This one able to get by to Ricky as she sets it up. Kalia Baldock near side to Eiglehart. Gets it to go. Brooke B. Short couldn't quite dig it up on top of her shoelaces.
Good kill by Eiglehart there. Yeah, she saw the block coming and she just angled it a little bit and got it by him.
Libero Jr. Caitlin Dale ready to serve it again. And another service error for Tonganoxie. Too early on this one. Another side out. Again, keeps us tied up at 4. So again, if this is your very first volleyball match you've ever watched here, we've kind of noticed a pattern with these matches, at least on Tongi Sports Live. It's usually a back and forth contest. We get close to about that 15-point mark in a match, and then either the Chieftains or their opposition will start to go on a run and then try to put the match away. It's been the Chieftains so far that we've seen do that this year.
Got a good rally going here.
Like that, the net, that one will count. And Pfeiffer again coming off the bench, a sophomore. And a starting lineup as predominantly seniors and juniors. Do have the freshman libero who will now go back and serve, Hayden Lines. And this one just off the forearms of Finley Ricky. Back over near that Tonganoxie student section. Broncos back in front by 2. Another serve from Lines. Able to send it over. Dale there to set it up. Baldock to Ricky. Tried to go with the light touch and just a little bit too light. I don't know if she got all of it on that one. He saw her kind of time her jump a little bit. Maybe coming a little bit early. Third serve in a row coming up for Lines, the freshman libero. And this one will go into the net. So teams trading off some service errors early here. 7-5 advantage for Spring Hill, and the Tonganoxie student section will let her hear about it. Welcome to Chieftain Arena, freshman. They're probably saying. Set up by Douglas, kill on the near side. Yeah, Dale and Ricky both were going for it. Nonetheless, the kill is going to count on the near side. Again, Sydney Busher able to get it through. And again, we'll go and back to serve. Southpaw gets it in. Dale right there to dig it up. Baldock again near side. Eiglehart had a kill earlier, and this one will fall as well. Busher couldn't quite get her forearm underneath that, get it back up in the air. Now we'll see Abigail Myers check in for Tonganoxie. Eiglehart will come out. Myers bringing it in for her serving capabilities. Will now go back along the back line and send it over the net. Busher near side to Pfeiffer. Dale trying to dig it up. We have a whistle. A violation, and looks like it's going to be a point in favor of Spring Hill.
Must have been a net violation. I didn't see what happened there.
Broncos flirting with their largest lead of the night, currently up at 3, 9-6. Ricky again trying to go with that light touch, can't quite get it over. Spring Hill the first to 10 points. Head coach Kyle South is one to ask about something, a play near the net, asking the far side referee up on the tower. Shuts it down pretty quick, gives the green light for another serve for Taylor Thompson. Just skips on top of the net. Good dig up by the Chieftains. That was Riley Pankey to go underneath that one. Light touch again. Pankey again, able to keep it alive for Tonganoxie. Overhand kill for Ricky, kept alive. Busher sets up near side. That kill will go. Avery Gallagher, the sophomore, collects that one for Spring Hill. Broncos with the largest lead of the night at 5.
Timeout by the Chieftains.
Coach Kyle South wanted a chance to talk it over with his team here, try to get them to rally. We will be back in 30 seconds here on your home of the Chieftains, Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Midwest Chiropractic Center is a friendly and caring clinic providing comprehensive care for your chiropractic, rehabilitative, and fitness needs. Upon entering one of our offices, you are treated like family. The staff cares about your health, and their approach to care proves it. With 3 locations in Tonganoxie, Lansing, and Bonner Springs, plus some Saturday hours, Midwest Chiropractic Center is dedicated to offering affordable, gentle chiropractic care. Midwest Chiropractic Center, getting you back to active.
And both teams not using the full minute, giving it the timeout, starting to catch on to that pattern as well. Broncos with the largest lead of the night so far, still early, but it sits at 5, and that serve goes a little bit wide of the boundary off of Taylor Thompson. A much needed side out to Tonganoxie is now back to serve Addie Schooler. And Tonganoxie desperately looking for going a little bit of a run themselves, trying to bring this back within a point or two match right now. And another one trying to go for that crush up. That goes wide as well. Gallagher got the kill just a few minutes ago. Can't get that one just to stay in. Had the right idea, but just sent it a little bit too long into hometown crowd. Love the turnout tonight. People bringing signs. Student section's well packed. Everyone's come out and supporting these Chieftains on senior night. Final home duel of the regular season as well. Job deflecting that one at the net off the hand of Eccles. Now Ricky, that one's kept on the other side. Eccles in there along with Gallagher on that front line defense, and a point goes to the Broncos on the side out. Now, Sal, I think that's what you and I, if we impressed us the most during Spring Hill watching the warm-ups, when they would set it up for Jada Nichols, number 3, and she would come in and get the airtime and the velocity on her kills. I remember you and I just kind of both looked at each other like, oh my goodness. We were thinking the exact same thing as the serving ace will go down there for Spring Hill.
Yeah, she's the real deal.
One blocked at the net. Ricky able to keep it alive. Dumped over by Kalia Baldock. Busher able to dig it up. Heads up awareness there for the Broncos. Ricky, kill. Wide open space on that other side of the net. Plenty of real estate to choose from. Good job on the rebound for Finley. Getting over the net for the kill.
Yeah, Chieftains needed that one. See if they can get on a run here.
Baldock wearing that brace on her right knee. Hoping everything's okay. Keeps this one alive. Dale setting it up. Ricky overhand hit, blocked at the net. And keeping it alive, Charlie Crane. Back to Finley Ricky. Light touch. Busher there this time. Knew we were going to be calling both their names plenty tonight as this one sneaks in on that back line. Brooke Beshore, the sophomore. Douglas, he's serving honors here for Spring Hill in front 14-9 here in the first set. This one a little bit flat coming off the set for Ricky. That one set a little bit too high. There's miscommunication on the setup there that time on the side of the Chieftains. So we saw Coach Southburn one of his 2 timeouts earlier, in case you're just now joining us. So he has one remaining. Spring Hill still with all 2. Another serve coming up here for Douglas. First meeting between these two teams this season. Pankey on the near side, kept alive by Thompson. Actually hit the judge on that back line. Just a little bit too long, they say. I wouldn't want to be in the path of a Sydney Busher kill either. I don't blame her.
He had some velo on it.
Neither or nor Jada Heckles on the Spring Hill team. Again, that was another 50-50 one. It's going to go as an ace in the book for the Chieftains, but might have been going a little bit long, but they get the benefit of the doubt. Taylor Thompson again kind of caught in no man's land. Had to make a play on it. Second straight serve here for Ricky, trying to get her team back in it, down by 4. Couple of Broncos in the area of this one, setting it up. Busher will just send it on over, look to regroup. Getting ready to defend the Chieftain attack, dumped over by Crane, but kept alive by the libero, and I believe she crossed the net. An illegal 2 hits, maybe. Now this one's going to go up in the rafters, bounce around a little bit. Still a chance here for the Broncos, and they're going to get it over the net. Bounce around on some rafters and a couple of speakers, but it's not going to matter. The kill for Eigelhart. Now the momentum starting to build back up on the side of the Chieftains, back within 2. Home crowd getting behind. Also have the student section getting loud.
Nice little run here.
Yep, and another serve for Ricky. Busher can't get it over the net. Student section so kindly to be able to remind you that there is, in fact, a net there. Timeout called here by the Broncos. Chieftains back within 1. You're watching Chieftain Volleyball tonight, presented in part by Kansas City, Kansas Community College, your higher education partner. Whether you want to take classes in high school or after graduation, KCKCC is in your backyard. Check out how college can help you at kckcc.edu, the official higher education partners of Tonganoxie Sports Live. Glad everybody could join us tonight. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan as we're coming down the home stretch of the fall sports season. It's hard to believe we're already at this point. It always hits me whenever we start covering our senior night festivities, the first of which being tonight. 4 seniors being recognized tonight by Tonganoxie: Lila Shelby, Bailey Eigelhart, Riley Pankey, and Quincy Caldwell. We also had a foreign exchange student, Lucy Esser. That's just a sophomore, but this is her only year she's going to be here playing volleyball at Tonga. She also got recognized tonight, as did the seniors for the Spring Hill Broncos. Which I thought
really nice.
Very classy by everybody involved here at Tonganoxie High.
Good dig by Dale there.
Ricky looking for another kill, kept alive along that back line. Set up for Busher to southpaw. Gets it to go. And back and forth we continue to go between these two teams. The Broncos had the early advantage. They got out to about a 5-point lead. We saw the Chieftains, they were just getting it going on a run back to close to tying it. Now find themselves back down by a pair, looking to side out. Kill for Eigelhart dug up by B. Shore, that far side.
Good block.
Well done again. Charlie Crane helping leading his team in blocks this season. Collects another one there as she will sub out. And Caitlin Dale, the libero, will serve this one over for Tongi, back within 1. Yeah, another high velocity kill at the net. Hard to keep that one over on the other side. He gets through for Busher.
Yeah, she's almost automatic at the net. Good one.
This time, Hattie Skewer.
Not as much velocity, but well placed.
Sometimes that's all it takes, is just a little bit of a touch, a little bit of finesse.
Get it here where they're not.
Don't have to have smoke streaking off the ball every single time you hit it over the net. Chieftains back within one, looking to tie. Self-defense there. It's coming back over. Oh, my goodness.
What a save.
That was a extraordinary dig there for Riley Pankey. It came up and hit this kind of net barrier on top of the gym, and I think Tongi thought that it was just going to go out of bounds, or it was going out of play, or it was going over on the Spring Hill side, because everyone kind of turned their attention to Pankey, and it was coming back over. Back in front by 2 go the Broncos. Serve here for Sydney Busher. I haven't seen anything like that yet. That is insane. I think that's one of the most unique things about volleyball is that it can ricochet up around this, this ceiling of the gym here and the rafters and the speakers and
just play on.
And the volleyball nets, basketball goals that are up here. Serve goes long. Back in front by 2 go the Broncos. Getting close to the 20-point mark, 19-17. Spring Hill has held the lead in pretty much almost the entirety of this first set. Served by Thompson. Dug here by the Chieftains, sent over by School. That was a good dig on the other side. Abigail Myers. Cross shot kept alive there. Pankey and Dale both there. Light touch from Ricky. Cross shot, able to get it to go. That was Brooke Beshore that was trying to make a play on it. You also had the libero lines in the area. I think just some miscommunication on their part as they immediately looked at each other and my bad. Thought you were going for it. I wasn't sure you were going to go for it.
One of those. I got it. You take it.
Another service error for Tonganoxie. So this is about as close as the Chieftains have been able to get to tying it. They get within one. They just haven't been able to get over the hump and bring it back to even.
I think that's third or fourth unforced error by the Chieftains here.
Yeah, a lot of service errors. That very uncharacteristic of this team. Our side, too long on the kill attempt. Brooke Beshore again. Couldn't quite tuck it along that back line. And again, back within a 1-point set we go. How spoiled are we? Just to get, I mean, it seems like every volleyball set we've called this year, it's come down to a point or two difference once both teams get into the 20s. And you got to win the set by 2 points. So you can't win it 25-24. You got to win it by 2 points. In this case, for any new volleyball fans joining us tonight, good dig here by Dale, keeping it alive for the Chieftains, looking to tie, and they will right there. Riley Pankey able to get that one over. And we are even at 20. They've got the tie, now they look for the lead. Sent over by Baldock, close to the net. Easy kill attempt there on the block attempt for Riley Pankey. And we will see the second and final timeout taken here by Spring Hill. They are now down by 1, 21-20. Chieftains looking to take this opening set in a best-of-5.
When it comes to rehabilitation, despite what you're told, you can choose where you want to go. Physical Therapy Solutions in Tonganoxie is independently owned, allowing them to work with all doctors and your insurance to ensure a smooth transition, especially from a knee or hip replacement. Choose from one of their highly qualified physical therapists for an individualized plan of care to achieve long-term health benefits. Contact Physical Therapy Solutions today and let them help you. Go to ptsolutionsks.com for more information.
So Tongi were down by as many as 5 in this set early on. Have been able to battle back. They've brought it within a 1 or 2 match multiple times. Now they've tied it and have taken the lead by 1, 21-20. So they look to hold on here and take this opening set against the league-leading Spring Hill Broncos. Light touch here from Ricky, kept alive by Suter. Beshore sent over, dig by Myers, trying to make a play happen. It was going awry. Good effort nonetheless. Riley Pankey, the last one to touch it for the Chieftains. And again, we are tied at 21 apiece. Alina Douglas checks in and immediately goes back to serve. On that far side, Ricky again, light touch. Lines the libero there to keep it alive. Busher again, right at Myers. Nothing much more you can do there, and just put your hands up in self-defense. It comes back our way into the stands, and that kill from Sydney Busher puts her team back in front by 1, 22-21. Broncos have not lost a match to a Frontier League opponent yet this year. They're 7-0. This one still alive. Baldock able to send it over. Set up again for Busher. I think some miscommunication here. She just has to send it over the net. Now back on defense. Blocked at the net by the Broncos. Suter and Beshore, collective effort there. So they're back in front by 2, and now Tonganoxie will take their second and final timeout here in this opening set as head coach Kyle South can sense that the Spring Hill Broncos starting to close in and potentially take this first set. Again, Chieftain Volleyball tonight presented to you in part by Crookham Construction, performing a wide variety of concrete construction and special project services throughout the area. They're hardworking people with small town family values. Find more information at crookhamconstruction.com. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan, and I guess while we just do have a moment here, we can take a look at what we have coming up here on Tongi Sports Live. You heard me mention it earlier, coming down the home stretch of the fall sports season. We got 2 more football broadcasts left this Friday at Eudora. Well, actually, I guess we have 3 more left. This Friday at Eudora, next Friday at home against Ottawa senior night for the football team, and then the weeknight postseason matchup. And then, of course, we will have to wait and see. We will follow the Tongi football team as long as they're playing in the postseason, and then have to see what happens as far as volleyball and or soccer postseason matchups as well as this one goes along. So I encourage everybody to visit our website, varsitysportslive.com. You can check out the Tonganoxie home tab there. You can stay up to date on all the latest news and information. If there's any new postseason broadcasts that are added, you can see them there first over at varsitysportslive.com. Chieftains back within 1. This one kept alive by Pinky to Baldock, near side, Eiglehart. Back near the net, setting it up for Busher. It's exactly what they wanted. And it's set point coming up here for Spring Hill. As Busher has been about as close to as unstoppable as you can get on the volleyball court. You mentioned it earlier, automatic. Beshore looking to put this one away. Chieftains trying to not to go down without a fight. Ricky overhand hit, good dig by Beshore. To Busher, near side, that will do it. Chieftains dropped their first set here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, 25-22. And if that is what the first set has to offer, we might be in store for a great match here. Spring Hill holds the early lead, 1-9. We'll be back with the second set coming up next here on your home, the Chieftains, Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Hi, do you offer insurance bundling?
Enter authentication code to start transaction.
Where would I get the code?
I was just wondering.
Enter query.
Should I use a robot?
Vacuum?
No. Are
bots taking over the world? Yes.
Never mind.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Unlike a robo-advisor, we can put together a personalized plan.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Tex Vandervoort from Tonganoxie today.
Tonganoxie is the ideal location to start a business. That's why the Tonganoxie Business Association has strived towards a common goal of adding value to businesses and the community since 2015. They assist in providing improved services for customers and visitors, encouraging and enhancing businesses, and preserving historical and cultural assets. Follow them on Instagram for the latest and upcoming event information, and become a member today by visiting their website, tonganoxiebusinessassociation.com. Proud supporters of Chieftain Athletics.
The Tonganoxie Recreation Commission is committed to creating community through parks, people, and programs. And now, with their all-new activity center, the Tonganoxie Rec Commission can do even more. Tongi Rec understands the benefits reaped through recreation are endless. Tongi Rec has a long list of classes, activities, and programs for the young and young at heart. For program pricing and schedules, call 913-845-3502. Visit them at the all-new activity center at the Tonganoxie High West campus, or go to tongirec.org.
Ready for the start of the second set here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. Broncos win the first set 25-22. It was close all throughout. Broncos had the largest lead in that first set at 5. Chieftains came back. They were able to hold a 1-point lead a couple of times, but it was the attacking from Sydney Busher that really propelled the Broncos to take that first set, coming close to, if I had to guess, about 7 or 8 kills just in that first set alone. And the Chieftains are going to strike first here in the second set. The Chieftains come in winners of 5 straight matches and have won 6 of their last 8. That's the very first set that they have dropped here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. It's just like that. We are tied at 1 apiece. A lot of room along that back line there for Spring Hill. Second set tonight is brought to you by Wizard of Paws, Tonganoxie's family-owned pet grooming salon with a combined 48 years of experience. Schedule your pet's appointment today at wizardofpawstongi.com. Baldock on the setup. Charlie Crane trying to get it over, blocked at the net
by Busher.
And always great here on the volleyball court. We know her very well from girls basketball as well. Sydney Busher, dominant in the low post for the Broncos. I believe, if memory serves me correct, might also play softball too. And after giving up the first point in this set, Broncos have rattled off 3 straight. They look to go on a run. Really big advantage for them if they could come, hold on to this lead, and take this second set, take that 2-0 lead.
Yeah, that really puts some pressure on.
Very, very difficult. We've seen a couple of times in these Frontier League matchups across our Varsity Sports Live channels where there's been a 5th set that has been forced after being down in a 2-0 the whole. But again, I mean, it's
tough to come back.
Incredibly hard, and especially in this league, and especially against these 2 teams that are playing against each other. It's very, very tough. Another service there for the Chieftains, and we talked about the offense of Busher that really propelled the Broncos, something that hurt the Chieftains in that first set. It was the service errors. They definitely had
4.
Yeah. Close to a handful, and it's just something we're not really used to seeing from this team this year. I think if you ask him, they're going to tell you the same thing. Plenty of air time on that one. Hattie Schooler ricochets it off of Alina Douglas as it goes out of play. Mankey back to serve. Coach South calling out his formation. Chieftains back within 1. Busher again, just unstoppable. And Caitlin Dale, one of the best liberos defensive specialists in this league too. And I mean, she can't even get under it and try to dick it up. We saw it a couple of times in that first set. The Chieftains were able to do it, but more often than not, it is coming down right on the court, leaving some skid marks. Nice day on the serve for Myers, sent high in the air. Eigelhart able to get it over. It goes out of play. A liner right over the net. Light touch. Schooler, and that one a little bit too wide out of the boundary as well. Yes.
Another unforced error there.
Back-to-back plays, Chieftains have missed here on the near side boundary and over on the far side boundary. Busher to serve once again for Spring Hill. Broncos up by 4. And a serving ace. And again, just miscommunication here. It's been a lot of errors by Tonganoxie tonight. Coach South is going to take another timeout. A couple of Chieftains had a look at that one. It splits them. Serving ace for Sydney Busher. Her Broncos out to an 8-3 lead here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Has your furnace left you out in the cold? Pipes plugged? Are you underwater with your water heater? If so, you'll be glad you called Ladd. Ladd Service Company in Tonganoxie has been your heating, cooling, and plumbing specialist since 1986. Ladd is your dealer for top quality brands like York, Aprilaire, and Wolverine Brass. Plus, they maintain and service all other brands. Schedule your appointment by calling 913-369-3509. Visit laddserviceco.com to see why you'll be glad you called Ladd.
Yeah, apologies for some of the delays there, folks. Not sure what that's been all about. Nonetheless, it's been a Bronco run here to start this second set. Another serve here for Sydney Busher. Team tied for the largest lead of the night at 5, up 8-3, and it's going to grow here now to 6. Good defense on that front line, blocking it at the net.
Yeah, Sydney Busher's sending over a difficult serve to handle for the Chieftains, and it's like 6 in a row for her, I think. That's going to be long.
You see, it's coming over that net. It doesn't have, it's almost just a straight line over, so not a whole lot of room.
Yeah, she's
got to get under and dig it.
Yeah, got a nice jump serve. It's really on the downhill plane.
And we saw the Broncos go on one of those runs in the first set. Now it's about how will the Chieftains respond here on the serve. This time, Bailey Eiglehart. Busher sets up on that far side to Eccles, and a light touch getting over that front line defense. Riley Pankey sliding in belly first, can't quite dig it up.
Chieftains in desperate need of a side out here. They're down by 6. Don't we get too far behind here.
Already down 6. Broncos first ones to 10 points tonight, at least in the second set. Play right at the net, kept alive, and again it was Busher. Send over, overhand hit. Ricky at the net. Eccles was there along with Gallagher. Blocked at the net again, this time Addie Schooler. Little intensity on the face of Addie Schooler as well.
Yeah.
Love to see that. Now she will go back and serve her team down by 5. Now actually Addie, she will be checked out, and we will see Quincy Caldwell, the senior.
Anxious to see her in the low post this year for the Chieftain basketball team.
Addie Schooler. Good dig, Riley Pankey. Finley Ricky, light touch. Up the line, dumped over by Busher.
Man, she's just doing it all. She's responsible for over half of their 11 points in this set. And she's about the only one that doesn't get subbed out. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, no, I've noticed it. It's for a reason. I'm starting
to
catch on. I think head coach Erica Book realizes that I think she's a key part. I'm going to leave her in there. Maybe if the Broncos hold on, if they take this second set, go up 2 sets to none, maybe she'll get a breather. But even then, might be a little bit of a long stretch. Busher setting it up here. Gallagher ricocheting off the setup on the Tonky side by Pankey, coming off a little flat off the hands. You can tell there's some frustration kind of brewing on that Tonganoxie side of the net.
A little bit.
They know they're not playing their cleanest, most efficient game of volleyball right now. Dumped over by Kalia Baldock. Well done. Heads up play there. That brings the bench up to their feet. Now back within a 6-point game. And again, just one of those patented Tonky serving runs, just 4, 6, 7 points. It can really obviously change the way this game could go, but also change the demeanor on that Tonganoxie team right now. And another one's going to get down, as Eiglehart maybe was thinking that was going to go long, but it ends up inbounds on the kill for Brooke Beshore. He's looking over, asking a couple of questions to Coach South. Chieftains still with 1 timeout remaining. Spring Hill with both remaining. Both teams used all their timeouts in that first set. Broncos took it 25-22. Busher again, man.
Yeah, guess who? And give Spring Hill credit. Those ladies know who to set.
Again, for Busher, she can do it. I mean, we've seen her on the defense. We've seen her set her teammates up. But, yeah, I mean, make no mistake about it, is they're going to go to the far side this time. Light touch. Had a chance at it maybe for a potential moment, but and the light touch for Brooke B. Shore gets it to go for the Broncos. Now pushing a 10-point lead, and the second and final timeout's going to be burned here by Tonganoxie. Looking to rally here down big in the second set here. We'll be back with more Chieftain volleyball coming up after this on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with the Jay Hatfield Auto Group. We've been serving the Four States area for over 29 years, and we now have 6 locations which offer Chevrolet, GMC, Ford, and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Each of our locations is operated by a Jay Hatfield family member or managing partner. At Jay Hatfield, we're here to earn your business and trust. We have approximately 300 pre-owned and 300 new vehicles in stock or on their way, and we're making deals. Come see us at Jay Hatfield location today and let us make you part of the Jay Hatfield family.
Largest lead of the night for either team. Spring Hill has it right now, 15-6. 9 points over the Tonganoxie Chieftains. Spring Hill looks to keep it on 10 more points and take that 2-0 chokehold and win this match. This one just off the fingertips of Ricky, able to keep it alive, blocked at the net. Did it cross over, and it came back and landed out of bounds. That'll be a point towards the Broncos, and our first 10-point lead comes right here. Another serving chance here, Alina Douglas. Another freshman in on this team, led by head coach Erica Book. And a service error by the freshman there. So this is about the point now for the Chieftains, because again, you want to stay out of that 2-0 hole as much as you can. You really don't want to try to force that. And this is a team, we saw them go on a run in the first set. They've been a little bit flat here in the second, though. And another service error there. And that's been a big part of it tonight. We can just tell there's been some miscommunication, the errors and stuff. You can tell it's really starting to weigh on these young ladies over here for the Chieftains. And the attitude and the energy, I mean, it's just almost it's completely different from what you and I have really seen over the past few weeks, and even just from the first set.
Well, they're getting, they know they're getting in a hole, and they're kind of pressing.
You can really start to feel you can see the pressure starting to weigh on them a little bit. Abigail Myers trying to hype her team up here. Play right at the net. Eigelhart looking for the kill, but it goes long. Didn't miss it by much, but couldn't quite tuck it along that back line. Spring Hill, another serve here for Bishore. 1 away from 20. Almost got the serving ace there. Dale coming in for the dig, and she crossed under the net. It was going to be a potentially easy block at the net for Spring Hill regardless. And right now, Spring Hill potentially on their way to taking the first 2 sets of this match. Dale under this one, ball knock on that far side. Pinky looking for the cross shot. That one goes long.
Yeah, just nothing going right for the Chieftains right now.
It has been a long time since the Chieftains have been dominated in a set like this. Again, just misplayed at the net. Ball maybe just trying to dump it over there, catch the Broncos off guard. Left it a little short. Charlie Crane couldn't catch up to it. 22-7 now, and a perfectly put ace. Eigelhart and Dale both trying to dig it up for Tonganoxie.
Two points away from going down 2-0.
So a lot of really surprised Tonganoxie Chieftain fan faces in this gym right now. Another one that just misses out of bounds. Having a hard time keeping it in the boundaries tonight. Just like that, already set point here for Spring Hill. Now up 24-7. looking to go up 2-0. What a run it has been for the sophomore Brooke B. Shore. Collecting a couple of aces on this run. We'll take another one here. She lobs it, Crane, Baldock to Eiglehart. Blocked at the net, kept alive in the air by Crane. Dale on the far side to Pankey. Busher, Enton. And a dominant second set for the Broncos, 25-7.
Wow. We've not seen the Lady Chieftains get dominated like that yet this year.
No. So both sets going to the Broncos, 25-22 in the first set, 25-7 here in the second. Chieftains going to look for a rally. They're going to have to win 3 straight to win the match here on senior night.
It can be done.
For more than 15 years, Lynch Real Estate has been a leader in the KC Metro.
Hi, I'm Dan Lynch with Lynch Real Estate, inviting you to come let us prove to you why Lynch Real Estate is a name you can always trust.
Dan and his team have built a reputation for unparalleled customer service and satisfaction by building lasting relationships. Learn more about Lynch Real Estate at lynchresidential.com or give them a call at 913-369-3000.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a high-end seller, I'm here to make it happen.
Tonganoxie is the ideal location to start a business. That's why the Tonganoxie Business Association has strived towards a common goal of adding value to businesses and the community since 2015. They assist in providing improved services for customers and visitors, encouraging and enhancing businesses, and preserving historical and cultural assets. Follow them on Instagram for the latest and upcoming event information, and become a member today by visiting their website, tonganoxiebusinessassociation.com. Proud supporters of Chieftain Athletics.
The Tonganoxie Recreation Commission is committed to creating community through parks, people, and programs. And now, with their all-new activity center, the Tonganoxie Rec Commission can do even more. Tongi Rec understands the benefits reaped through recreation are endless. Tongi Rec has a long list of classes, activities, and programs for the young and young at heart. For program pricing and schedules, call 913-845-3502. Visit them at the all-new activity center at the Tonganoxie High West campus or go to tongirec.org.
Family-owned and operated Wizard of Paws is a 5th-generation business located in the heart of downtown Tonganoxie. The professionally trained staff takes pride in making every dog and cat look its best, whether it be to breed-specific trim or an adorable, cute pet trim. Plus, their facility offers amenities in space that are doggone amazing. Call Wizard of Paws to make your appointment at 913-416-0255 or visit them at 406 East 4th Street in Tonganoxie. Learn more at wizardofpawstongi.com. On to the third set here. Chieftains backs against the wall. So they've dropped the first 2 sets. Third set tonight brought to you by the Tonganoxie Public Library. Why pay for downloadable audiobooks when you can stream them for free with a Tonganoxie Library card? Download the Libby app or visit the library's website to learn more. 25-22 in the first set, 25-7 in the second. I would probably go as far as say one of the worst set losses for the Chieftains this year. Definitely what you and I have seen. We've called these last 3 home volleyball matches, 3 straight Tuesdays now, but that was just something that was very, very rare. Definitely not used to seeing it, and a lot of it has to do, one, on that Broncos side of trying to slow down Cindy Busher. She's been there unstoppable. But you first have to start on your own side. You got to clean up the errors and the mistakes. That's where you got to start. Like it off the hands on that front line, and the Broncos take the early lead here in the third set. I mean, it was a lot of things for the Chieftains. It was service errors in the first set. It really took it out of them. And in that second set, it was a lot of, they just couldn't hit it in the boundaries. There was a streak where it felt like it was about 3, 4, 5 points for the Broncos. It was all because the volleyball, if it just would have been a couple of inches over to the left or to the right, it would have been a side out to the Chieftains. So maybe a little bit of tough luck. You can put that in there as well. But there was definitely some miscommunications in there. And for Tongi, it's just kind of, you're waiting for them to get that spark. And maybe that's what's going to do it right there. That got the bench off their feet. Tongi looking to take the lead here. Addie Schooler will now go back to serve. Busher calling for it, gets it off the top of the net, kept alive Finley Ricky. Now Kalia Baldock back to Finley. Kept alive on that back line by Thompson. Again, another close play at the net. Last one was set up for Suter. Now they're going to B-Shore. Got a good rally here. Close play at the net. Sent over by Finley. Broncos looking to reset. And blocked at the net. Denying Sydney Busher, Charlie Crane, and Finley Ricky. That's got to make you feel really good seeing what Busher's been able to do through the first two sets. Chieftains now take the lead. Crane on Senover, kept alive by Lines. B-Shore deflected on that front line. Baldock, Finley, light touch again, and it falls. Macy Metcalf, the junior, number 9, trying to fly in at the last second to dig it up. Couldn't quite do it.
See if the Chieftains can keep it going here.
Bush had to reach back, kind of adjust in mid-air. Was still able to get enough on that one to get it over and get the kill. Another serve for Brooke B-Shore, who has had that service run towards the end of the second set. Helped the Broncos close it up. Hard liner, good dig by Caitlin Dale. That one coming over from Elizabeth Suter, but blocked at the net. Busher and company in on the stop.
Yeah, not only has she been devastating offensively, she's blocked a lot of shots at the net that the Chieftains trying to get a kill on.
Back and forth, we continue to go here. Chieftains back in front by 1, 4-3. Leah Baldock on the serve, liner. Flat on the dig, still able to get it over. Well done by the Broncos and in Lines. Again, just the
miscommunication.
Those are the things you want to try to eliminate when you're trying to go on these runs and you're already down at 2-0 deficit.
And you can't afford those.
No. Somehow Lines got underneath that one. Unbelievable. Is ready to call it a point for the Chieftains. Another light touch, another great play. This time Eccles. Far side, Dale on the dig, and it will fall. Big point there for the Broncos, and give a lot of credit Jada Eccles on that second dig, but somehow the libero Hayden Lines was just able to get under that. Looked like it was going to be an automatic point for the Chieftains, and instead ends in a point for the Broncos, puts them in front by 1. Close play right at the neck. And I had no man's land from Macy Metcalf. Not much more she could do there. Five set. Broncos back on the attack. Busher, Dale got a forearm under it, trying to keep it alive. Baldock, good hustle. Pinky able to send it over. Well done there by the Chieftains. Eccles taking advantage on the scramble drill for the Chieftains and able to get the kill to go.
Oh, that was a nice save by the Chieftains there. Unfortunately, it didn't result in a point. Now this is where they did some damage in that last set with Busher serving. She's got a pretty good serve.
Ricky was able to handle it there. Eichelhardt able to get it over, and that will do it. Side out back over to the Chieftains and back within a point. Or at least have tied it. down by a point. Now I've come back to tie here in the third set where they got to win it. Chieftains got to win the 3 straight. Pull off this match win and hand Spring Hill their first league loss. Kept alive by Ricky. Now trying to look for the kill on that backside. Kept alive by Beshore. Near side to go to Metcalf. Trying to get it back over.
Side out to Spring Hill.
Would have been a tremendous play if it could have landed down for the Chieftains, but it went wide of that boundary again.
Nice get.
Eccles to Beshore right at Dale. Now Baldock will set it up for Ricky, and again right at lines. Beshore, Eccles, light touch. Baldock trying to get it back over. Still alive off the net. Addie Schooler able to send it over. Nice little rally going on here for both teams. Eigelhart looking to get the big point here for the Chieftains. Bring it back to a tie. Riley Pankey cross shot is wide.
Just a little bit wide or a little bit long. That's kind of been the story of this match.
Eigelhart able to get that one to go. Thompson couldn't get under it.
Nicely done there by Eigelhart.
So the Chieftains doing a much better job here in this third set of not letting Spring Hill going on that big run and fall behind. Again, kind of back to what they were doing in that first set, keeping it within 1 or 2 points. And haven't quite been able to get back over the hump to take the lead, but still battling. Beshore on the far side, tucks it in.
Done.
More substitutions here for Spring Hill. Ainsley Atson, number 6, the sophomore. First time we've called her name tonight. Now we'll go back to server team up by 2. And she puts this one into the net. Chieftains back within 1. As we'll see Eccles come back in for Atson along with Hayden Lines. Libero will come in. Move over, took that one closer to the chest, and Thompson still able to keep it alive. Chieftains looking for the kill. Ricky on the near side, able to get it over, but was it outside of that?
Yeah, she was in it. I think she was in the net. Broncos first to double digits here.
Third straight time. Serve for Metcalf, dug up by Eigelhart, but it's going to land out of bounds. It did get over the net.
All right, now the Lady Chieftains needs to stop this if they want to get a chance to get back in this thing.
Trying to set something up there for Schooler. Just a misplay there. Trying to get it back over on the other side of the net for Tonganoxie. Now a 4-point lead for Spring Hill. Both teams still with both their timeouts remaining. Play at the net. Baldock shoves it over. Lions right there to keep it alive. Near side to Busher. Dug up nicely by Pankey. Clipped over by Baldock. Whistles and a violation on Tonganoxie. That's what they're calling. Coach South trying to object. And I think what they were actually saying is that on the dig is that it hit both
hands.
Well, because you had Dale and Pankey both going for it, so it was like an illegal fourth hit. Is I think what was the call that Coach South didn't like it one bit. There did the Chieftains out on the court. Got to have a short memory. Tried to put it behind another. Great job keeping it alive, B. Shore. Ricky blocked at the net by Busher. And again, the Broncos going on a run, and we might see a timeout called here by Coach South, and he is asking for one, and he will be granted one. 14-8 Broncos back in front of Tonganoxie. As we step aside here and take another timeout. You're watching Chieftain Volleyball on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Inviting, connecting, serving, and growing. That's Grounded Coffee House in downtown Tonganoxie. Enjoy the best cup of coffee in town 6 days a week and pair it with freshly made from scratch pastries, muffins, cinnamon rolls, and so much more. Plus, check out their beautiful event center, Grace Hall. Perfect for your next gathering, celebration, wedding, and party. All profits go towards local and international charitable projects and organizations. Drink local, support local at Grounded Coffee House. Place your order for dine-in or carry-out at groundedcoffeehouse.tonganoxie.org.
Chieftain Volleyball tonight presented by Grounded Coffee House, established in 2022. Grounded Coffee House serves great coffee with an even greater cause. To learn how you can help support and make a difference, follow them on Facebook and check out their website at groundedcoffeehouse.tongi.org. groundedcoffeehouse.tonganoxie.org. That's the first timeout burnt here by the Chieftains. They're left with one remaining. Spring Hill still with all two. Broncos up 14-8. This has been a third set that's been seeing each team in front by not much more than about a point or two. But now we're seeing the Broncos going back on another run. Chieftains trying to end it here. Another play at the net. Busher will send it over. Kept alive by Eigelhart. Lions right there to put it in the air. Set up on that far side for B. Shore. Eigelhart, but nobody there to rebound on the dig.
Another miscommunication.
And give credit to Spring Hill, Timmy. There were a couple of times and a couple of moments where it looked like that was going to be a point rewarded to the Chieftains, but somehow they were able to keep it alive. A couple of nice plays from the libero, the freshman libero, Hayden Lyons. Now the Broncos 10 points away from winning this third set. And this one goes long. No, they're going to stay off the fingertips. So initially, Coach South asking if someone clipped it on that Bronco front line, and they agree with him. So actually an important and big side out there to Tonganoxie.
Well, that was badly needed right there. Now the Chieftains need a little run here.
Almost staring an 8-point deficit in the face. Chance to rally here. Set up for Ricky, kept alive by Baldock. Ricky backpedaling, able to send it over. Nice dig by the Broncos, kept alive. Far side to B. Shore. Charlie Crane able to get that one over for the Tonganoxie.
Keep it going.
At the net, again, Busher just sends it over. Set up. Crane couldn't get that one to fall. Busher blocked at the net. Charlie Crane and Finley Ricky.
Nicely done, ladies. Yeah, Chieftains making a little noise here.
Again, with the way that Cindy Busher has pretty much had her way with anything she's wanted to do tonight, getting that big block, denying her at the net. We talked about it's been that one spark that the Chieftains have been looking for. Maybe that could be it as this one goes flat off the setup. Here's the scores table.
Now they're only down by 5.
Now the student section starting to get back into it. 15-12, Chieftains down by 3. Lob serve here for Dale. Busher shoves it over, finds the hole on the other side for the Chieftains. Eigelhart trying to make a play on it. A couple of times we've seen her do that tonight, just catching the Chieftains off guard over on the defensive side.
Yeah, just not used to seeing a finesse shot by Busher.
She's done it twice now, so you know that might be on the radar moving forward. As Charlie Crane's going to get another kill here. Almost keeping it alive for the Broncos, but it falls down. Back in another close match here, 16-13. Broncos still that 2-0 lead. They're definitely in the driver's seat to win this match. But Fortongi looking to force a fourth set. By then, anything could happen. It's another solid kill for Busher. Lines back to serve. Broncos up by 4. Make it 3. Eccles couldn't quite keep it on the other side. Busher a little short on the dig attempt. And both teams just kind of ping-ponging back and forth here between 3 and 4 points. Doggy's still looking for that patented Chieftain run here. Have it back within 3. Blocked at the net. Lines there again to keep it alive. Near side to Busher as she gets it by Ricky for another kill. It really is amazing the way that she can just flat out take over a set, take over a match.
Yeah, no question. She's just an outstanding athlete. She's got a wicked serve, too.
Oh, so a fourth hit, or a double hit.
Coach doesn't agree.
Yeah, slamming the clipboard, and so I thought initially there was going to be some. I think that referee wanted to have a conversation with Coach South, as you can see the frustration visibly boiling over at this point. Set up for Eccles as she gets it to go. Broncos first to 20 again, 5 points away from sweeping the Tongi Chieftains in 3 straight sets.
And guess who's serving? Busher.
And here, set up for Panky. Had to go back behind. Got to get over here for Spring Hill, and they do. They give this whole entire team credit tonight. It has been tremendous. Double hit there. Wasn't initially called, but Broncos weren't able to send it over anyways. There's been some strong eye contact between Coach South and that far side official, far side referee. A touch from Eccles. That one goes out of play. Point to the Chieftains back within 4. I mean, I understand it was clear as day that Eccles touched it twice on that last point. It's still, I mean, it ended in a point for the Chieftains, so, I mean, no harm, no foul, but.
Especially when you had one of those calls go against you.
Well, you've had 2 of them that really looked like were not double hits go against the Chieftains, and when you have one plain as day, that's where the frustration sets in for Coach South.
Side out to the Broncos.
And any chance where it looks like Tonga, and again, we continue to give credit to Spring Hill, whenever it looks like the Chieftains are going to start building up that momentum and start to go on a run, make it a close set again, I mean, Spring Hill shuts them down right away.
Spring Hill keeps them, or just keeping them at arm's length.
Lead back to 5 for the Broncos, 21-16. Perfect timing there. It'll now drop to 21-17. And for Tongi, this is getting close to the end of the line where they really need to try to go on this run, try to bring it back to a close game, close match, a close set. So you got getting a towel out there, wiping up the
little perspiration.
Get like one of the bot boys you see at like Allen Fieldhouse for basketball games.
Late night's coming up before too long.
Yep. So basketball season, winter sports season is going to be just around the corner. Set up for Eccles. Good dig by Finley. Now looking to kill. And she gets it. Well done by Finley Ricky. Tremendous on the dig. It was coming in hot from Jada Eccles, and they set it up right back to her and gets the kill, tucks it in along that back line. Brings her team back within 3. Can the Chieftains rally and try to tie? Potentially take the lead. Still a ways to go. Good dig by Dale. Shooting in the air by Schooler. Eiglehart gets it to fall. And you feel the momentum starting to build up for the Chieftains. Timeout called here by Spring Hill.
Chieftains back within 2.
Tonganoxie Sports Live presentation of Chieftain Volleyball tonight, presented to you by White Birch Properties. They're ready to help lead you to success in the real estate game. Visit them at 1203 State Avenue, Suite B in Tonganoxie, or give them a call at 913-417-1007. And just one of the many great sponsors that we have here at Tonganoxie Sports Live. There they all are right there. I want to give a special thank you on behalf of all of us here at Tonganoxie Sports Live and Varsity Sports Live for everyone's tremendous support. It was without it, we wouldn't be able to provide this great coverage for the student athletes, their families, and for the community. And thank you to all of our tremendous 2024 and 2025 Tonganoxie Sports Live sponsors. Chieftains trying to come back and make this a close match, force a 4th set. They dropped the first 2, 25-22 and 25-7. Played much better here in the 3rd. Now back within 2. Set up for Beshore on that far side. Blocked, still able to get it over. It was Beshore again. Near side, Eiglehart blocked at the net by Busher, and it falls down. So that was actually Avery Gallagher. It was her. You had Eccles along her side as well. Collective effort on that block attempt. Back to Atten, had a service error her last time, able to get this one over. Eiglehart light touched, but it can't quite dig it up. Just off the fingertips of Gallagher. Ugh, what a 3rd set.
This is a little bit more of what we expected.
Mm-hmm. That 2nd set, if anything, has been more of an anomaly. What this season has been like for Tonganoxie. Playing a great opponent tonight in Spring Hill. Tops in the league right along Eudora. 2-point contest. Both teams with 20 or more. They only will go to a 3-point lead, 23-20. In favor of Spring Hill, inching ever so closer to sending everybody home in a 3-set sweep. Macy Metcalf back to serve. Broncos went away from match point. Chieftains, another dump over. Good dig. Coming along that back line. Metcalf off to serve. Dumped over again by Baldock. Lines is there. Metcalf to Busher. Right at Pankey, able to keep it alive. Baldock is well sent out. A little bit too long by Schooler. And the Broncos have arrived at match point. Great effort nonetheless there by Tonganoxie. A couple of times it looked like they might have gotten a point. They're able to keep it alive. Now need to rattle off 6 unanswered. Busher puts it away for the Broncos. And Spring Hill comes in and sweeps the Tonganoxie Chieftains on senior night. 25-22, 25-7, and 25-20. Just a dominant performance tonight for the Broncos. So now it comes time to award our player of the game tonight, brought to you by Midwest Carpet Center. They have all your carpet and flooring needs with professional quality and great prices. See them anytime at downtown Tonganoxie or visit their website, MidwestCarpetCenter.com, to learn more. Is it any secret who our player of the game is tonight?
I don't think there is. It's Ms. Busher.
Sydney Busher, one of the senior for the Broncos, and she was flat out unstoppable in this one tonight. I mean, had it going on offense. We saw her get some blocks on defense. Also did nicely on the setup. She had a couple of really nice service runs tonight. I mean,
She did it all.
I truly haven't seen somebody just be that big of a difference that could take over a set or take over a match like Sydney Busher did tonight. I haven't seen it in quite a while. I haven't seen it yet this year, especially volleyball on Tonganoxie Sports Live. I mean, that's exactly what she did tonight. So now the Broncos perfect in league play, 8-0. Their overall record will move to 15-16. So they are still right in the mix of this one. Meanwhile, for the Chieftains, that will end their 5-match winning streak as they drop this one at home. Not too often the Chieftains have been swept in 3 straight sets this season.
Especially at home.
Especially at home. So they're going to have a little bit of downtime. They're going to be back at it in a triangular next Monday against Leavenworth and Atchison, and then that will wrap up the regular season for head coach Kyle South's team. And we'll just kind of wait and see as far as sub-state assignments where the Chieftains will go from there. Again, in the top 10 in 4A East. Still battling, like we said, in the Frontier League. It's very, very tough, very, very competitive. 4 teams in the top 10 in 4A East are here in the Frontier League between Eudora, Tonganoxie, Paola, and Lewisburg. Spring Hill, even though they're in 5A, that overall record, it can be a little bit misleading, but they're perfect in league play, so they are still in contention for the league title. And this was a big win tonight for the Broncos, and to come in and do it in 3 straight sets was even more impressive, and we'll see how the Chieftains respond on Monday. But that's going to do it for us tonight. Again, I want to thank everybody that joined us tonight here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. We'll take one more look at what we have coming up here over the next few weeks. We're going to be back at it again this Friday on the road at Eudora for football. So we got football this Friday, football next Friday. That's going to be our senior night coverage for the football team. And just like we did tonight, we're going to be live. We're going to have all this senior night recognition stuff pregame before the Chieftains take on the Cyclones. And then after that, we're down to the Week 9 postseason matchup that will take place on Friday, November 1st. And then however far the football team goes, we will try to follow them as long as there's no broadcasting restrictions or whatever. We ran into that last year in the Sub-State Championship game, as everybody knows, but as long as we're able to go there and broadcast, we're going to be there. And same can be said if there's a soccer postseason matchup or there's a volleyball sub-state game or sub-state match. If we're allowed, if we could go there and if we can do it, we're going to be there. We're going to bring it to you guys. So that's why I encourage everybody just to continue to follow along with us over at varsitysportslive.com. Again, hit that Tonganoxie home team tab, and that's got all the latest news and information. You can see all the upcoming broadcasts as well. So whenever we add a postseason broadcast like that, you can head over to varsitysportslive.com. You can see it there, or you can follow Tonganoxie USD 464 and Tonganoxie High School social media platforms. They usually do a great job when I send them the links to share them with everybody. They do a great job of making sure those get out to the public. So, outside of that, any final words tonight?
No, unfortunately, the Chieftains made some unforced errors, but I tell you what, they were up against a really good team tonight. So, hats off to the Spring Hill Broncos, and let's move on and see how we can do next week.
Yep, that's all you can do. Short memory. It's still in the middle of a really great season, and I have a feeling it's not going to be over for a little bit for the Chieftains. Just couldn't quite get it done tonight. Again, Broncos take it 3 straight sets, 25-22, 25-7, and 25-20. So that'll do it for us tonight here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Thank you all for joining us. On behalf of everybody here at Tonganoxie High School, the principal Cody Witt, athletic director Josie Eastis, and a part of everybody here at Varsity Sports Live, alongside BJ Harris, the boss and owner, my color partner tonight, Dennis Drennan. I'm Dylan Funk, saying so long, and we will see you next time right here on your home of the Chieftains, Tonganoxie Sports Live.
From the gridiron to the hard court, the pitch to the mat, don't miss any of the action. We're there with live, local sports coverage at VarsitySportsLive.com.